Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel The United Road. एक्साइटमेंट में अपना प्रोनाउंसिएशन भी इधर उधर कर रहा हूँ मैं एंड रीज़न है एक शॉर्ट क्लिप है वो चलाऊंगा एंड ऑब्वियसली मोस्ट ऑफ यू मस्ट हैव सीन इट बाय नाउ। जिन्होंने नहीं देखा वो देख लेना। एज अ शॉर्ट भी मैंने उसको अपलोड कर दिया है बट एज आई सेड आई विल मेक श्योर आई एम showing it to you as well. Live stream पे I will show it to you guys. And frenkiedejong से related है obviously. So far, things are mostly in the way towards frenkiedejong. मतलब जो भी चीज़ें भी चल रही है, it's all about frenkiedejong. And as I said it before, I will say it again. It's a matter of time before that happens. But yeah, we have other links, we have other transfer news to talk about as well. So it's going to be a long stream. It's a Sunday. So and also F1 day. So as I said, it's going to be a bit long stream. So don't mind that. And whenever you can join, just join and share it whenever you can share it. So hello Shiraj bhai. So हम बोलते भैया न्यूज़ नहीं है, क्लिप है. And obviously link to we are getting with a lot of players at this point of time. But जहाँ पे थोड़ी credibility है, I will be talking about that. And certain players we will discuss. Obviously Lewandowski के भी links आ रहे हैं, but अभी कुछ confirm नहीं है. That's why I am not going to be talking about Lewandowski in detail. So hello Matata, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot. Good evening Anish bhai, welcome to the stream. कर भाई अभी कुछ नहीं, संडे आज थोड़ा वर्किंग है मेरा, तो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्ट्रीम देन गेट बैक टू वर्क. बट हाँ, ये स्ट्रीम आई विल be hoping that more people join in. And at this point of time, as I said, I will be playing a clip. I have uploaded it as a short. So वो जाके देख लो, otherwise मैं यहाँ पे तो चलाऊंगा ही. So and my streams are usually slow, you guys all know it. So I'm gonna take my time. And बहुत सारी चीजें बात करने पे, as I said. Hello San bhai, welcome to the stream. Memorable transfer window, it could be for us. Totally depends on how we can, how we are going to. Yeah, transfer window, yeah, absolutely. It totally depends on what we are doing. It can be a memorable one for us, but can be disastrous as well. So as I said, I will be going and talking about things in detail, but first of all, I will be showing you guys a video. All right, I will be showing you guys a video of frenkiedejong, obviously. So I'm gonna share it. I have shared on those shots, so you can see over there. But yeah, this is the window. This is the video, not the window. Yeah, so I will just go down. Hello Sambhabhai, welcome to the stream. And this is the video. My excitement, come on man. I don't know why it's not working. Because of my stream or something. But this is the video. Wait, I am just sharing it with you. I'm trying to get it done. Otherwise, you can watch it in the shots. So basically the video is about Frenkie de Jong when he's
playa de Cataluña, el frío de Manchester.
yeah.
No, creo, ya.
You can see it, guys.
No
It's playing.
puedo decir algo. Claro, ¿no? ¿Te vas de la playa de
You
Cataluña, el
can
frío de
see.
Manchester?
So basically,
No, creo.
all right, guys. मैं short
Todavía
चला देता
no
हूँ.
puedo
Wait,
decir
I
algo.
will.
Claro, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Te vas de la playa
Nice
de
idea,
Cataluña, el
Karma.
frío de Manchester?
Wait, करो. I will play the short.
No, creo, ya. Todavía no puedo.
All right. So this is the video. Hello, Ayush bhai. So basically, Frenkie de Jong was asked whether he is going to change sunny Catalonia for Manchester, and he just smiled, he just laughed, and he said, "I don't know, I can't say anything." You know. So basically, it's one of those times where he has not declined. Obviously, we all know it's just a matter of time. But obviously, videos like this, just to create the hype, just to create the energy, and journalists, they know how to get the views out. So at this point of time, Frenkie de Jong, we have talked about it. We will talk about it in the future. That Frenkie de Jong to United is a done deal. You know, I have said that before. I will say it again. It's just a matter of time before the official figures will be out. And if this deal goes wrong, you know, I will be the most shocked person, because I have been saying this for a long time that once Eriktenhag convinces him, everything will be in motion. So exactly, sunny Catalonia for rainy Manchester. But even if I will keep the window playing. I will keep the video playing in the background. I am expecting three signings, Matata. I have said that whether we are going to, even if we are not getting a CDM, if we are getting a good CB, Frenkie de Jong, and you know, someone like Timber, I will be happy with the window. I have kept my expectations low, apart from Frenkie de Jong. It's absolutely bogus. There is absolutely nothing with United and Anthony. It's nowhere close, no bids, no valuations, nothing. It's simply bogus news. Assuming no Timber, no FDJ, then I guess our window is absolutely zero, Anish bhai. You know, because there are not many replacements. Nunez is already gone, we all know that. Anthony is not going to come. Anthony is not going to come. We are not going to spend 60 million. We will try to get a centre back or a CB. We are trying for ASENSIO for a reason, and that's coming from Madrid. You know, there are certain Madrid pages which are reporting this. Arsenal is also in the mix. So we will have to just wait and watch and see how things go. But I won't be surprised if ASENSIO walks through the door at Old Trafford. But yeah, obviously we are not going to spend 40-45 million on ASENSIO. At the same time, he gives us so much experience of playing in the Champions League and can be a really good backup. Yeah, Frenkie de Jong, it's not, you know, for me, I'm not even worried about Frenkie de Jong. Don't, अमोल भाई सिंपल सी बात एक ही चीज है, Anthony is not going to guarantee you 15-20 goals, you know, 15, let alone 20, 15 goals. He has not even scored 15 in Eredivisie. ये Premier League है. On the right hand side, I would rather have someone like Asensio and spend the money on someone, you know, as on Timber or even as a CB like Torres. Hello, Marlene. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Venkatesh bhai. Welcome to the stream. Means a lot. Thanks a lot. Absolutely. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Sorry, guys. The comments are a bit slow. So, while listen to Venkatesh bhai, share the link wherever you can, whichever groups you have. Make sure other people join in as well. Hmm. Frenkiedejong 85, Pau Torres 50, Timber. By it's easily possible. Hitanshu bhai, when you look at the names which you have taken, it's easily possible. So we are basically spending 190 million, all right? And from sales, we can easily gather 50 million. Easily gather 50 million by selling 5 to 6 players. All right. So we can definitely go out and try to get 4 signings and get even someone like Ericsson for free. I would love to have Timber. Anthony at this point of time I don't want. At this point of time I don't want Anthony. De Jong, Pau Torres, that's it. I think that would be an underwhelming window. That would be underwhelming window. भाई अगर उसको उसको तारे और आसमान चाहिए तो उसको थोड़ी लाके दे देंगे. रियलिस्टिकली भी बात करनी है ना यहाँ पे देवेंद्र भाई. We cannot just go out and give him everything. We all know that. ट्रांसफर का एक बजट है. We are not Manchester City and we are not Newcastle at this point of time. हमारे owners, we are still owned by Glazers only. Always said that when players listen, when there is no power problem, when there is nothing wrong with the manager and everything wrong with the team, obviously he was not going to make it at United. Simple as that. Asensio, no one in right mind is going to pay more than 25 million for Asensio. It's just going to be around 15-20 million because Real Madrid wants to get the wages off. They also wants to get rid of certain players so that they can get others. Why just tell me one thing, Devendra, best chance to succeed. What's the chances of succession when it comes to Anthony? 60 million price tag. He has not even scored 15 goals. We need a backup striker, and a backup right winger because Sancho is going to be on the right. Sancho is going to play on the right. So we need a backup. And I am not expecting a underwhelming season for Rashford. And then we also have Ahmad. Let's see whether he is going to be loaned out or not. So that's why I want someone like Asensio and then go for centre back and get Timber. Yeah, they have not invested in the club. They have spent the club's money. And they're absolutely shite. Don't even try to get along with this. Glazers have spent. Yeah, they have spent on clowns. Glazers have spent on clowns. And and the name includes Matt Judge. The name includes Ed Woodward. Placing the wrong people at the, places where the best people should have been placed. So don't give me this Glazers have spent. Yeah, they have spent. And they have spent our club's money. They have taken the money out of our club. They have not spent They have not invested in the club. They have just taken out money. Simple as that. Hello Anuj bhai, welcome to the stream. Exactly. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. Abhishek bhai, Pelestri is not going to make it here. Pelestri is not going to make it here. I have said that before. I will say it again. He is a good guy. He is a good guy for leagues like Eredivisie and Bundesliga at this point of time. But I don't see him making at United just yet. Yeah, that's for sure. Guys, if I miss out on your comment, make sure that you do it again. It's just a copy paste. In the meanwhile, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing so that we can keep the conversation going. And as I said, it's a Sunday. It's Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, many places. So Hidanshu has come up with his playing 11. De Gea, Shaw, Pau Torres, Varane, Timber. All right. De Jong, VDB, Bruno, Rashford. It is a huge possibility. It is a huge possibility that it's going to happen. Guys, the video which you are seeing in the background is a shot which I have uploaded in which Frenkie de Jong is asked about whether he is going to move from sunny Catalonia to rainy Manchester, and he had just laughed it off and he had just said, "I don't know, we'll see." So Glazers were unlucky. Unlucky. I literally want to just put my head, into the wall. How can how can the owners be unlucky for a decade? Just tell me. How can an owner be unlucky for a decade? I can understand. All right, owners were unlucky. They chose Woodward and Matt Judge for a year. For a year. All right. That's how they made the decisions. Next year they are out. So they were unlucky and they still kept them in the job for a decade. Van de Beek will be a starter. Venkatesh Bhai. Van de Beek will be a starter. And people are forgetting that Frenkie de Jong has played as a CDM for Ajax. He was not given the chance in Barcelona because they already had Busquets, and Frenkie de Jong is so good with the ball, you can basically play him as attacking midfielder at times as well. So these two guys, Frenkie de Jong and Van de Beek, they have played before and they can play again. So Ole did have tactics. Ole did have tactics, Amolbhai. You cannot get second without tactics. It's just when that initial tactic failed, then he was clueless. That was the reason he was gone. Without tactics, no one gets to second in the league. So it's just a myth that Ole had no tactics. So he did have his own share of what he did, but he was gone because he didn't improvise enough. He kept on doing the same things every week. He was figured out quickly, Amolbhai, because he didn't change. That's what I'm saying. He got figured out in this season. Even after certain playing, getting certain players, he was not able to get the best out of others. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Abhishek. By that, Frenkie de Jong can play alongside Donny van de Beek. We don't have to rotate. Will you be happy? All right, Ayush bhai, Calvin Phillips. He is not gonna come. There is absolutely zero chance. Absolutely zero chance of Calvin Phillips being at United. 40 million what? Even for 4 million, it's not gonna happen. Hidanshu bhai, that's the role I think ETH has got in mind for Frenkie de Jong, and that's the reason I feel. That's the reason I feel we are not getting linked with anyone. That's the reason I feel we are not getting linked with any CDM. All right, we have a question from Sahil Bhai. Musa Dembele, everyone is linked with us right now. Sahil Bhai, everyone is linked with us. Musa Dembele to United at this point of time, no chance. At this point of time. In future, in next couple of weeks, so don't know, but at this point of time, no chance. Guys, the comments are getting a bit slow, so I will just take my time in answering. Musa Dembele is not the choice of striker we want or we need at this point of time. Neves is a no-brainer, Ayush bhai. Neves is a no-brainer if it's 40 million. Neves is a no-brainer if it's 40 million. Abhishek bhai, defender is gonna be tough. The reason I'm saying defender is gonna be tough because first of all there are not many defenders who are available for cheap. All right, and someone like Pau Torres. So Spurs are already talking to him and they have already offered Lo Celso. So let's see. Exactly, Marzuk bhai, exactly. Wolves will play hardball, that's for sure. Exactly, Swapnil bhai, well said. Exactly. Every time they have taken the money out of us, they have made sure that our debt is at this point of time around 500 million. They are the reason we are here. They are the reason we are here. Simple as that. Glazers will be not remembered by United fans. Glazers will be hated by United fans, and that's a fact. We will have to. We will have to hope for that. Hello, Amit bhai. Welcome to the stream. See, they will demand 60 million. Whether they are going to get 60 million, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. They are going to demand, that's for sure. Demand will be around for 60 million. He is a Premier League proven player, and when you look at demand for other players, obviously someone like Neves, they will feel entitled that they need 55, 60 million. So why we need quality, but we also have to act smartly. You know, act smartly and get the quality. I would rather play without a CB than playing Kilman, Sahil bhai. And Gohei, he just had one season with Crystal Palace. And why would he like to be on the bench? He's not going to be a starter. He's not there yet. Players like Kilman and when you look at Gohei, they are suited to a certain teams. They are suited to certain teams. Commercially speaking, United is successful and we will remain successful for a bit more. But if we are not challenging for trophies, it's not going to last for long. Simple as that. Amol bhai, we can definitely go till 85. Aram se we can go till 85. Amol bhai, the thing with this deal is, when it comes to Frenkie de Jong's deal, all right, 70 plus 15 or 65 plus 20, whatever it goes, we are going to pay it in 3 to 4 million. Oh, sorry, 3 to 4 years. All right, so it's not gonna take a large chunk of money out of what we are trying to spend. The bigger deals nowadays is done with a time period of 3 to 4 years. So there's absolutely no problem with that. Yeah, he likes to work with certain players. For that we have Mengi. Why do we need Gay and Kilman? Kilman is absolute rubbish. Kilman is absolute rubbish. That guy cannot even make it, you know, in the Wolverhampton team when they're all the CBs are fit. So if we need to play younger players, rather play someone like Mengi, and he will get his chances. I feel this is gonna take time. This is gonna take time. So Kibai, the lost respect will only come when we are winning, and we are winning in style. It's gonna be 70 plus 20, in my opinion. It's gonna be 70 plus 20. See, people are saying Barca needs money, they are desperate. I totally agree. But we are also desperate. Alright, we are also desperate to get a midfielder of De Jong's quality. So it goes both ways. You cannot just say that Barca is desperate. Obviously, Barca is desperate to get money. But at the same time, United is desperate to get someone like Frenkie de Jong in their team. So they will hold on for 20, 85, 90 million. Yeah. Add-ons, you can try to get the Ballon d'Or clause or something like, 10 goals or 15 goals, so many appearances. So that you are paying in a time frame of 4 to 5 years. That's it. Tunzebe is leaving, Sahil bhai. Tunzebe is leaving. Tunzebe and Bailey both will be leaving. Marsuk bhai, I do have a feeling, I do have a feeling that Rashford will be tried as a number 9. And if we are not getting rid of Martial, so obviously he could be there for Europa League. Because I don't think anyone is going to pay 30 million for Martial and then pay his wages. Because even managers like to have challenges. And Eriktenhag has come after getting the assurances. If he was not been given the assurances, he would not have come. Hello Shamim bhai, welcome to the stream. Is Marshall and Dean leaving? It's very, very difficult to say whether they are leaving or not. Martial, for Martial, we don't have people who will try to get Martial, first of all. And when it comes to Dean, it totally depends on what Erik Ten Hag wants from his keeper. So let's see how that goes. Sahil bhai, first of all, if we are getting linked with anyone, that doesn't mean we want him. If someone like Ake, he would have been a backup anyway. Ake is not a short starter in a top 4, top 5 club. He will leave. Ten Hag will leave. What else? Or otherwise he will get sacked. Everyone is judging by the quality of players he is going to get. if we fans, if everyone around us sees that he's not getting backed up, he won't give a fuck whether we win or lose. He will leave after his tenure, or he might be sacked because of bad results. And the circle continues. See, one bad season is allowed for everyone, Sukibai. That's what I have been saying, and I will definitely be, you know, staying true to what I said, that I feel Rashford under Ten Hag will be a blast. Same for Sancho. These two guys. No makes no sense for giving 50 million, 150 million. So biggest rival in Europa League, that we can say, once the teams that drops from Premier League, also from the Champions League, gets into Europa League as well. There will be some good teams in the Europa League for sure. Neves ideally should cost around 45 million, not more. Neves ideally should cost around 45 million, not more. All right, guys. So I have put up the background windows now. It was hampering the comment section. So see, Marzouk, by mismanagement with Rashford injury, definitely a factor. Definitely a factor. And Lingard and Bailey about playing time, because we wanted the numbers. We wanted the numbers at that point of time. Simple as that. So, Elbai, first of all, welcome to the stream. Second of all, Lautaro Martinez is a system player. He is not experienced winner. He's a system player. That's why he struggles for Argentina as well. All right. Whenever he plays for Argentina, when you look at the goals he scored, you know, it's either on a platter. It's not like he's doing a lot by himself. Lautaro Martinez, where this season for Inter, when Lukaku was gone, just see his productivity. It was Dzeko who was doing all the work, and we are not going to play two men, attacking play, two strikers up front. We are not going to do that. So Lautaro Martinez makes no sense. Nunez to Liverpool, bad miss. Time will tell. 100 million, is he worth 100 million? No, he's not. Obviously, as a United fan, I would have loved to see him out here. So no, I don't want to ruin the name of the United Road. So Glazers can fuck off. Sukibai's Kamaka is someone I was really impressed last night. It was not his day, but his physicality, and the pace is there to see. It was not working out yesterday for him, but for Sassuolo, even for Italy, I think he's going to be a star in future. He is someone we can definitely target. Well built, good height, and he's pacey. He can trouble the player. So what would be the midfield? Yeah, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. Abhishek bhai. I you know Frankie and Donny a bit deeper, and it can go work like it can work like 4-2-3-1 as well. With Bruno as the traditional number 10, then two wingers and Ronaldo up front. So it can go both ways. It's possible, Ayush bhai. It's possible. The signings which you have named is definitely possible. But is United capable enough? Is United capable enough? That's to be seen. Well said. Well said. That's very well said, Sandeep bhai. In my opinion, that's over, Sukhi bhai. In my opinion, that's over. Exactly. When you have so many, just a few players in the market, obviously they are going to be priced like crazy. Richarlison 60 million. The max he is worth is 35, 40 million. Nunez obviously had one good season, but he is definitely not worth 100 million. So, I, see, anyone can be a hit and a flop, but for Frenkie de Jong, I am definitely going to say he's going to be a hit because of the way he has played before for Ajax and also his understanding with someone like eriktenhag, and that's the biggest factor. That's the biggest factor. Would I have wanted Frenkie de Jong under any other manager? I don't think so, especially on this price. Skamaka, I would take any day over Lautaro Martinez because of the trace that I said. Samaka plays alone. There is a huge difference when you have a striker who's playing with another striker all the time. you know and you can see inter matches. I have seen their 30-34 games out of 38 games, and apart from few games here and there, he was not impressive. It was Jeko getting goals left, right, and center. Exactly. Yeah, I think Jovic make the worst move possible for his career. If he really thought he was going to get past Benzema in the Real Madrid lineup, you definitely need some balls for that. I wish why it's a no-brainer. First of all, Rashford is not a right winger. So for right wing, obviously I will put Asensio. But right wing is reserved for Sancho, and he is going to be a star for sure. Don't want Haller. Anish bhai, regardless of what he did with Ajax, I think for Premier League he is not pacey enough. For Eredivisie, he bullied people with his physicality, but in Premier League, he was found out from day one that he didn't have pace. All he was trying to do is to bully players, and he got bullied instead. Rashford will definitely, his position will be on the left hand side or as a striker. Benfica knows that if someone Benfica knows how to sell their player for overprice. Simple as that. I don't think he's ready, Ron Bhai. He's a good guy, but we need someone who can, help Ronaldo and can be our number one going ahead for years to come. With Tony, he might be a good backup, but then we will eventually need a striker anyway. But yeah, Tony for a backup for a season, I won't mind, but depends totally on the price. He was played on the left hand side for no reason. We had to get a right winger. We got Sancho, and he should play on the right hand side. So by saying De Jong fits the mold perfectly. Exactly. Frankie De Jong will be supported well by Donny as well, and that's what making me excited on what to expect basically. What to expect basically. Rashford will play the entire season unless or until he is injured, and if he is not performing, I don't think he is going to play more than 10 games or 8 games on a run. 7 to 8 games. Obviously, with a new season, you need to give that to a certain player. 7 to 8 games. If the attitude is not good on the pitch, he is going on the bench. Nothing is going with Sangare, and that's what I'm trying to make people understand. They really think that Sangare can be our CDM, for years. That's what I'm trying to make them understand. But yeah, that's their opinion. I'm not going to change it. I'm just putting my point. Marzuk bhai, you cannot just put up your weapon on the ground. ठीक है? Last moment तक खींचने का reason being, at this point of time we are trying to negotiate. Alright? सामने वाला कुछ भी मांगेगा दे देंगे बिना कुछ सोचे समझे, then हर कोई कुछ भी मांगेगा फिर. So we have to keep that in mind. Garnacho is the real deal, Venkatesh bhai. Garnacho, Shodatiere, these two guys, and McNeil. Mejbri, obviously, we have seen that, but he needs a loan, and these guys will need a loan as well. But Garnacho, we need to keep. He is not going to thrive in Premier League as a striker, so we don't have to try to make him as a striker. Just play him as a winger, and he will, terrorize defenses. Simple as that. And he is not. He cannot play with both the feet. Obviously, Greenwood was a better player than Asensio, but Asensio as a backup, as I said, I won't mind. Hello, Messi. Welcome to the stream. Neves, Bissouma definitely better options. And as I said, Sohail bhai, Sangare for 35 million makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense for 35 million. That guy is playing in an Eredivisie team. All right. Even Gardner was playing against much more physical teams. So it's one thing to look at the numbers from Eredivisie perspective, but how many games did he get in Europe? And how much impactful was he? So if we are not getting a DM, he will be with Forest, Ron Bhai. If we are getting a DM, if we are not getting a DM, he will be with us. If we are getting a DM, he will be sent. He will be sent to Nottingham Forest for another loan, and that's sensible. No, we did not. We did not pay. For Sancho, initial asking price was 120 million, Marzuk bhai. We got Sancho for 73 million. Initial asking price was 120. And with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, there are add-on clauses. Yeah, we got route for Maguire, and that everyone knows. As I said, whoever he brings, I'm going to support him. Do I want to see him here? No. I have not seen enough of Sangare to convince me to spend 35 million. And when I say, play someone like Garner, the reason being he's not going to cost you a penny, and that 35 million you can spend on something else. नेगोशिएशन ही तो मुश्किल है. अभी हमारे पास यूसीएल फैक्टर नहीं है आयुष भाई, so negotiation is going to be difficult. Simple as that. See, everyone, I don't think any United fan who's not rating Gardner, but then anyone can shine, anyone can fail, Anish bhai. The one thing that I really want to see from Gardner, in the preseason is just having the same intensity that he had for Nottingham Forest. Just play every game as if you are fighting for your place. Sandeep bhai is saying, problem is there are so many teams looking for a proper number 9. Exactly, and there are not many options available, Ayush bhai. That's the thing. There are not many options available. Everyone is looking for it, but not many options available. So that's also one thing that's to be kept in mind. That we can look for certain guys, But at this point of time, we are not having many people in the market who's available and who's available for the good price. As you mentioned the point that he went for 100, 100 million Nunez. So that shows that at this point of time, we need to be very very smart. Kane is not going anywhere. They want a replacement, as in for a long term solution. At this point of time, Kane is not going anywhere. Lewandowski to Barca or PSG? In my opinion, it's PSG. It's Barcelona. Lewandowski to Barcelona is the likely fit at this point of time. The thing is, Bayern Munich is not even accepting any other bids apart from Barcelona. So let's see. Asensio is needed. Asensio is definitely needed. Someone like Amad should be sent out on a loan and see what he can do. Asensio brings you that experience at the age of 26, good 3-4 years ahead. Anish bhai, should United have gone for Jesus? Makes no sense, Anish bhai. Makes no sense because when we look at the names, that you have mentioned before, Jesus is one of the guys. We all know he's very very talented. City is not going to give it to the direct rivals. Simple as that. We might see that we are very far away from City, but yeah, if you are giving a player just to strengthen the team which is playing against you, your arch rivals, it's not gonna make sense. It's going side by yesterday's performance. I think was the best performance I have seen from the Indian team for a very long time. Can we beat someone like Hong Kong? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Because we are not consistent. We are not consistent. Hong Kong, when you look at the rank, it's not there. Ranking wise, we are better than them, but gameplay, can we maintain it? Can we get a result? We somehow, you know, managed a draw yesterday, even after scoring in the 88th minute. So we need to do a lot more to be a bit more consistent in order to get much more results. That's what Ralph is all about. Look at the goal they scored against Denmark. Look at the pressing they did. Literally getting the ball of their defenders and their goalkeeper. Anish bhai, City signed Tevez because Tevez was an asshole. That's how City signed Tevez. No, Ayush bhai, after this stream, most probably I will have to get back to work. So I won't be able to stream that. And I did this stream, that's why, because in the night I will be working most probably. So I just wanted to get this out of the way. Tadni bhai with a very nice comment. I feel United are playing smart. We have a budget constraint. See, Sandeep bhai, it's a matter of time, but we cannot say that no one is interested in Frenkie de Jong. The interest can come all of a sudden, and the player can be snatched from us. So obviously, it's fine one thing that we are taking our time, but we cannot take more time. We cannot take more time, or otherwise it can backfire. Chetri, I think, is the goat of Indian football. The best we ever had. People will say Bhutia, Vijayan, and all that, but yeah, For me, the way he has played, the way he has carried this team. So that's why we are looking at Timber, Sohail bhai. That's why we are looking at Timber. All thing Man United said, FDJ still wanna play UCL. Exactly. I am 100% sure that he is going to come, but I don't want us to be in a situation where other teams are also going to, are also ready to pay what Barcelona wants, and that's where we can lose Frenkie de Jong. So obviously we have played this smart, but don't play this game for a long period of time. Just get it done. Ronaldo has not carried teams for each and every season of his career. If you are saying this about Chetri, then that's true. All right, so as I said, we have talked. And guys, if you have not watched the shot about Frenkie de Jong, you can watch it. This was from yesterday night after the game against. Yeah, they were playing. Oh, I don't even remember who were they playing against. Yeah, sorry, Poland. They should have won it, but Depay missed the penalty. See, the thing is, why to get into names which are not available and which are not going to be given to us? You know, it's just a waste of time. You don't have to do that. No, it's a total waste of time. Timber is not an orthodox CB. He can play as a right back. He's versatile, and that's why we are looking at him. And experienced CB is not available in the market. Experienced CVs are not available in the market, Sohail bhai. We don't have many options. We don't have many options when it comes to strikers. We are left with the likes of Kamaka, and someone like Nkunku as false nine, but I don't think he's going to be moving in this way. So exactly, Aisha, exactly. Yeah, he made his point. He made his point, Shashwat. Koulibaly is there for what? Why do we need a 31-year-old centre back? And it's not 2015, not 2014. You know, when Koulibaly was at his peak of his powers. As recent as 2018, you can say. The last 4 years after his injury, Koulibaly has been an average defender at best. When did Lamte become? When did Lamte become experienced? Sohail bhai, and he has so many injuries. Same with Justin. Both the players so injury prone. Ramsdale was on absolute fire. You know, the saves he made against Italy, I think Pickford is in trouble. Pickford is in huge trouble. It's a good lineup, Ayush bhai, but I don't see we getting Neves. So let's see. Maguire is the most likely player who will be, how early we are going to take the captaincy away from him is also going to be a huge factor. So let's see. City is going to take the PL next season, most probably. Spurs challenging for PL. It's a long shot, but under Conte, if he gets all the players that he wants, outside chance. Outside chance. Exactly, Anish bhai. No, no, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to talk about the names which are not going to be here. Absolutely, Sanjay bhai. It's a good possibility, but Neves' price is going to be a factor. Frenkie de Jong was. I have seen the highlights, Venkatesh bhai, because I was watching the Italy game and I was watching the Germany game. I won't say he was spectacular, and I won't say he was bad. I think it was a good game for Frenkie de Jong yesterday. It's going to be very difficult to challenge for the second spot from Liverpool. One answer, Shashwat bhai. Our board is incompetent. That's why. Conte as a manager can beat any team, Sahil bhai. As I said, the way he sets up his team, and if he gets the players that he wants, he will be a trouble for every team that's going to play Tottenham. Simple. As I said, Conte just give him the players that he wants. Conte just give him the players that he wants, and he will give us something back. It's fine, Matata. I wanted to see the game, which has much more significant in terms of points. So that's why I went with Italy and England. Also wanted to keep an eye on Skamaka. So the more I watch him, the more convincing he looks. As I said, he was not having a bad good day, but still he was able to bully the centre backs from England. Definitely Liverpool. Definitely Liverpool. Can Dortmund challenge for Bundesliga next year? I don't think so. See, challenge as in they will be definitely either second or third, but challenge, I don't think so. All right, so Darwin Nunez deal has been just confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Top three CDMs in Premier League at this point of time: Rodri, Fabinho, Bissouma. That's the stuff of dreams, Anish. I wish it could happen, but yeah. All right, guys. So Darwin Nunez has been confirmed just by Fabrizio Romano now. So this is the latest. Anything can happen, but the theater of dreams has been theater of nightmares for the last decade. So let's see. Shashwat bhai, when it comes to building a team, You know, when it comes to building a team, he has done a terrific job. Obviously, it's just at this point of time he has come to the Premier League at the time where Pep has a super team when it comes to Premier League. Just a super team, and that's why. Otherwise, if you'd have come at any other point when Pep was not there, I think he would have at least two or three. Bissouma will cost around 40. Absolutely, no doubt. Courtois, 100% Matata. If we announce anything, I will be live straight away. I will be live straight away. That goes without saying. As I said, Bissouma will cost around 40 million, but they have a case. They have a case pending against Bissouma, so let's see. Bissouma's main issue at this point of time, Venkatesh Bhai, is his court case. No chance. No chance, Matata. 13 Premier League is no joke, and he's not gonna get anywhere near. Sanjay Bhai, I have said that before. I will say it again that I think the moment Frenkie de Jong's deal is out of the window, you will see other deals taking places as well. Do I think Luke Shaw is good enough for United? No. His career at United, 5 out of 10. I'm not saying it's his fault. It was because of injuries, but what we expected from Luke Shaw, we never got to see him apart from one season. Where he was absolutely brilliant. And he started well. I said that before. He started well, and then that brutal injury came, and after that, he barely recovered from it. Even this season, we have seen the struggles. Last season, he was good. So I think he has just one good season since his arrival. Rest, mediocre. You know, as I have always said, Maratha, you cannot satisfy every fan. Simple as that. Simple as that. You cannot satisfy every fan. I would go with Bruno Renato and Neves. You know, more creativity, more balance. Our players are masters when it comes to social media, putting up pictures of training and from gym and everything. But when it comes to showing it up on the page, I don't know what to do. Bisaka, if we can get a right back, will be let go on a loan at least. But at this point of time, we will have to just wait and watch. All right, so Pochettino is gone as well, guys. It will be confirmed very very shortly. And we don't have to react to everything that's being said in the media. Simple as that. Simple as that. We don't have to say everything. Just respond to everything. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tenure at United, I would give him 7 out of 10. That's a nice one, Anish bhai. I don't think so. I don't think Zidane will go to PSG. And his agent has confirmed that as well, that there is no talks. There is no talks ongoing. So yes, you know, the thing was we kept playing McFred. He should have been given chances. When you have bought a player for 40 million, give him chances. If he's not performing, then that's fine. You can sell him, you can keep him. That's totally on you. You know. But if you're not even playing him, if you're not playing him, and if you're thinking that he will just come for few games, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and he will do wonders, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I would love to see him taking a break, which is taking, at this point of time. But I would love to see him going out, out of Europe, out of Europe, so that there is no pressure, no abuse. Just enjoy the game of football, and then come back later with some other team. Absolutely, we can, Shashwat bhai. We can definitely play Frenkie de Jong, Donny, and Bruno. Not in every game, but in certain games for sure. How much I rate Zinedine Zidane? Definite 9. You know, just like for Ole, people say that he got lucky. Lucky and luck doesn't get you to second spot in a Premier League. Same with Zidane. He was like Zidane didn't have any tactics. Without any tactics, you don't win Champions League like he did. So McFred, the only positive impact on McFred would be they will be on bench. They will be playing less. So that's a win-win. That's a win-win. Jiju or ETS for Man United? Definitely for me, I would have gone with Jiju. The way he has dealt with all the bigger names and the way he has won the trophies, I would have definitely gone with Jiju. Sitting by definite chance, and I think he might be our second signing. He might be our second signing after Frenkie de Jong. Most probably. Most probably. Fred will get chances. Same with McTominay, but yeah, won't be a starter. They won't be starters. Ole literally rattled City at Etihad. And just go out and check the names that played that day. Daniel James, McFred. So he rattled City. We could have scored 5, 6 goals. At Old Trafford, he schooled Pep Guardiola. He schooled Pep Guardiola. As I said, till the time Plan A worked for him, it was good. And when he didn't try, when he didn't risk it, when he didn't try to change certain things, that's when it all went haywire for him. I am expecting by the 20th, Sanjay bhai, I am expecting the deal to happen by 20th. So I'm hoping for the same, Venkatesh bhai. I'm hoping for the same. See, he plays in a very mediocre Scotland team, Shashwat bhai. So And I have always said that McTominay and Fred, they are not starters for United. They can get the job done when they are in a backup role. Simple as that. I have said that before that if we are going for two big signings, then we will sign three. Otherwise, we might get the fourth. You know, now that Nunez is out of the equation, our striking options are not looking great. Welcome to the stream, Mike. De Jong and Anthony. When it comes to De Jong, I'm 100% sure he will be our player. Anthony, we don't need Mike. He is a right winger. He is not a prolific goal scorer, who's going to take the burden out of someone like Ronaldo. So that's why I would rather have someone like ASENSIO, who is much more experienced for 20 million, and try for Nkunku if we can get him. Because when it comes to Lautaro Martinez, he's a system player, and when it comes to Skamaka, you know, I feel he's raw. He has those qualities, but I feel he's raw. I won't mind, but then Sassuolo or they are asking has to be taken into account as well. So Frenkie De Jong, I am absolutely sure about. Mike Anthony, if he arrives, obviously I'm gonna back him. But for 60 million, I think we should try for something else. We should take in mind some other things like a CDM or a CB, even a fullback. So 60 million is a huge amount, and I think we can get Asensio plus Timber for 60 rather than just going for Anthony for 60. That's why anyone can fail at any club. You know, Obviously, as United fans, we now want him to fail, but I won't be surprised if he's banging 20 goals in the very first season because he will be getting a lot of chances. He will be getting a lot of chances. My expectations are big. I am just talking about the players which we can get sensibly. We were linked with Torres, but Spurs is leading a race. They have Champions League to offer. They also have Lo Celso to offer to Villarreal, which they want. So Lo Celso plus money can do the job for them. So Asensio had one bad injury. I won't say he's injury prone, but after that injury, he was just seen as a backup at Madrid because others took over him. We will be doing that. Why Ralph didn't do it, I don't know. When Ole was there, Greenwood was there playing on the right hand side, that's fine because he was thriving on that right. But why Ralph went with Sancho on the left hand side made no sense. Because Sancho is an out and out right hand side player who can play on the left, but when you look at likes of Elanga and Rashford, they are predominantly left. They cannot play on the right. So I think that was a waste of a decision. But Eriktenhag knows what he has to do, and I have absolutely no doubt that he will get the job done in terms of playing the players at their respective positions. That's the first thing that comes into my mind. Their respective positions. Why would a top striker come? That's the thing. If that striker is ambitious, he will learn one season from Ronaldo. And when I talk about top striker, I am talking about an upcoming top striker, not a veteran. If you will ask Lewandowski to come and sit on the bench for Ronaldo, he is not going to accept it. Same with Cavani. But if someone like Kamaka is there, he can learn for one season from the greatest of all time, and then he can be a player, a much better player in the next up and coming season. So, Venkatesh, my stream I will be doing almost every day. I am trying to get into short videos as well, but time nahi mil pa raha. But stream will be at 9:30. During the weekdays. On weekends, timing might change, but on weekdays, 9:30. Hello, Vinit bhai. Welcome to the stream. Vinit bhai, that's what I'm saying. We don't need to spend 60 million on Anthony. And when we talk about Amar and Pelestri won't make it. He should be given chances. I'm a huge admirer of giving chances to certain players, but in my opinion, he won't make it out here. And we paid around 9 or 10 million for him. We will try to get 15-20 million for him. And Amar might stay, but he should be loaned at least for a season. Telanga has not even played a year with Ronaldo. Oh my god. Seriously. Seriously. You cannot expect likes of Lingard to learn from Ronaldo. He had his brain out of the club way back. Same with Martial. He barely stays on the pitch. What will he learn? He is injured most of the times. Exactly. That's why I said get a young striker, and next season we will see what to do. अरे भाई डार्बी के अगेंस्ट इम्प्रेस करके क्या होगा? He had his chances in Spain. क्या किया उसने? He is not gonna take shoulder to shoulder in Premier League, even as a winger, and he is not express. He's good with the ball, but he's not express. Built उस तरीके का कुछ है नहीं. Anish bhai, offloading is not easy. You need to have a club who are interested in them as well. Offloading is not easy. Who is going to take Martial? Tell me. 250,000 per week. Who is going to take Martial? We can talk about trying to offload it. Just go and look at who's bulking up, Baba. That's Ahmad in the gym. Pelestri, it's not like everyone can bulk up. Have you seen Messi bulking up after a certain point of time? I'm not saying that, everyone needs to be a Hulk or someone like that, but at least have that much strength. When you look at the likes of Shoretiere, Pelestri, these guys needs to bulk up in a way that at least they can play in the bigger league. Regardless of how talented you are, if you're not able to put it on the pitch, it's not gonna happen. With Pelestri, what I'm saying is Pelestri was given as a lollipop to us because we were not able to sign Sancho. So it was like under the name of youth, courage, success, just give them Pelestri. I'm not saying he's not gonna make it. I'm just saying he's not gonna make it just right now. Want to give him on loan to the likes, to a club in Bundesliga or in Eredivisie. I think that's where they are going to improve a lot. But we cannot go on with so many kids at one point of time. Rashford has other aspects. Rashford express pace, Rashford, and that's where he got most of his goals. Amar is not that at this point of time. When we look at Pelestri, he's not that. Two players are not going to happen, Madrid Mobile. Two players are not going to happen. Timber is most likely. Anthony, if we are spending 60 million for Anthony and we are not spending the money on a striker or a centre back, that would be really shocking. Anish bhai, he will stay. Ahmad will definitely be a part. at least for a season more. Pelestri, we can get around 15 million for Pelestri from a Eredivisie team or a Bundesliga team. And I think he should go that path. I think he should go that path. We can always have a release clause or a sell-on clause, but I would love to see these young players flourish. At this point of time, I don't think by being on the bench they are going to flourish, and that's why people when asked me that do we need Garnacho to play, and I said no. You know, at this point of time, even Garnacho needs to be loaned out if we are looking at him in a longer run. Exactly, said that in the last 3 minutes. Why? It's all Brazilian newspapers, nothing else. CDM, we are not getting linked with CDM. The fact being, Frenkie de Jong can play as a CDM. He has played that role in the past with Barcelona. Obviously, they had Busquets, so they play. They played Frenkie de Jong as a further midfielder, central midfielder. You can say attacking midfielder. You can say, but he can definitely do a job as a CDM as well. We have seen that with Ajax. That that's what I'm saying, Break. They need to learn a lot. Need to learn a lot. Way back, Shashwat by way back. Once his drama started off moving on, and when the first time, second time when Raiola came in the press and talked shit, we should have just let him go at that point of time. We are willing to let him go, and that's why we bought Donny. We were willing to let him go 2 seasons back, but then because of COVID, no one was willing to pay the amount that we wanted, and he stayed. Special qualities is attention to detail. Very tough when it comes to be on the players. He just want everything the way he wants. Simple as that. And you will have to train and you will have to perform accordingly. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut. Jones immortal है भाई. Jones immortal है. He is not going anywhere. No, Amar has not developed. Amar's barely played for Rangers. That's why I said send him in a team with championship or even in the Premier League, but with game time, with a game frame in mind. Exactly, exactly. It's just agenda driven. Jones barely plays to be better than Maguire. He was better when he initially started. And if a fit Jones plays for a season or two, he will definitely be better than Maguire. But not at this point of time. No, I know. You have to keep in mind the age factor. He's 37. He won't be playing that many games. That's why we need a striker. Expect 20 again, you know, because we will be creating much more than what we did this season. So expect more than 20. And I am going to say this, he will definitely be in the reckoning for the Golden Boot. He was there even if when he missed certain games. And for me, he's definitely going to be there. Definitely going to be there. Yeah, early days of Jones, absolutely better than Maguire. Absolutely better than Maguire. We need to see good crossing from the fullbacks and our wingers, Anish Bhai. Sancho, Rashford, and whoever is helping them out, they need to be on their game. They need to be on their game. Because once you put the ball to the feet of Ronaldo or to the chest or the header of Ronaldo, it's going in. It's going in. Top 10 blunders of Sir Alex Ferguson. There are not top 10 blunders for Sir Alex Ferguson. So there is not going to be any stream regarding top 10 blunders. Rashford won't be out, regardless of whoever has their agenda against Rashford. He will be out after next season if he plays like what he did this season. Simple as that. That's why I don't compare. When the time frame is so different, Anish. But that's why I don't compare. When it comes to defending, he's absolutely shambolic, and that's why I want to see more of Alvaro Fernandez. I am waiting to see. I'm waiting to see how Alvaro Fernandez does things when he's given the chance. So he agrees to it. He letting Abstam go. He has written his autobiography, and he has said it's the biggest mistake he has ever done. He accepts it. Pogba blunder. What's with Pogba blunder? Fletcher blunder. If you will, what's Pogba blunder? Just make me understand. What's Pogba blunder? Why? Because our board is not capable enough to sign a lot of players in a single window. We will see. We will see left back and right back, but not in this window. If we get Timber, we might play him. Otherwise, don't expect it. That's the biggest blunder, and he has accepted it. One blunder that he made was in the Champions League final as well, which he also accepted when he said that he should have started Park Ji-sung, and he didn't do that, and we lost the Champions League final. Exactly. What's Fletcher blunder, Pogba blunder? कुछ भी मतलब. Just pick anything that comes into the mouth. He told Pogba to wait. Pogba was influenced by Raiola. He wanted to leave. He let him go. Pogba was never criticized by Sir Alex. It was his agent who was criticized, and he was right all along. And when you look at what he did with 6 years with United, I'm still gonna say, we first of all we dodged a bullet, but then we paid 89 million, and we got drilled by a tank. That's it. Marata, I will stop responding to the certain comments. Either you don't know the history or either you just act stupid at times. I will just tell you one thing. Pogba was brought up, Pogba was brought as a academy player. It was not like we paid 100 million for Pogba. Pogba joined as a 16-year-old in the academy. Saf did not give chance to PK. PK was better than what? PK was better than Vidic. PK was better than Rio Ferdinand. At that point of time when players were playing, even with PK was given certain amount of time with Barcelona, and he flourished because someone like Puyol was with him. And you have to always look for the centre back partnership. Exactly, everyone knows that. I don't get into the Ballon d'Or. It's absolutely shit discussion, shit debate. I don't rate Ballon d'Or at all. So I have said that before. I will keep on saying it again. Oh, so you wanted to play us like pussies against Barcelona. That's that's some way to describe it, right? That everyone knows. Pepe better than PK, no doubt. Hello, Abhishek Bhaiya, welcome to the stream. His obsession is with stupid questions, Anish bhai. More than Saf, it's you know Pogba blunder, Fletcher blunder. I don't even know what he's talking about. As I said, I will just ignore your comments at times. I don't have to attend to every comment. Yeah, it was 1-1, you know, and we all know our defense let us down. Offensively, we were good. It was not that we were playing bad. Nice one, Arun Bhaiya. Abhishek Bhaiya, we won't sign more than 4 players. यहाँ तो फ्री के साइनिंग्स we are not able to do. Free के signings we are not able to do. More than 4, it's going to take a JCB site of sort of thing. I was 16. I was 16. चलो भैया लग गई बेट 4 से ज्यादा साइन नहीं करेंगे अभिषेक भैया 4 से ज्यादा साइन नहीं करेंगे बेट पक्का बेट 4 से ज्यादा साइन नहीं करेंगे अकेडमी वाले मत गिनना he Sanjay bhai Abhishek bhaiya is saying more than 4. That means yeah, it has to be 5 at minimum. Chalo, deal. Guys, if you have not like the stream, share the stream. That goes without saying. So I have said that for me it's going to be 3. So and if even on a deadline day we are not capable to sign 6 players. We all know that. Exactly. Imagine some imagine a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old using Twitter and Facebook going on to abuse Sir Alex. Imagine. भैया जो भी हो वी आर नॉट साइनिंग 5. आपने बोला more than 5, more than 4, तो चलो लेट्स सी. सलाम रॉकी भाई करना पड़ेगा भाई. रॉकी भाई हैड सो मच गोल्ड. बिल्कुल आजम भाई डिल्यूटेड है. आधे लोग डिल्यूटेड है सोशल मीडिया पे. मतलब आके बोल देते हैं पेप ग्वार्डियोला एंड क्लॉप इज बेटर देन सर एलेक्स. तो मैं हट ही जाता हूँ. आई डोंट इवन गेट इनटू डिबेट्स. Four is still possible, but 5. Let's see. Future no one knows, Shashwat bhai. But let's see. Bhai, listen to Venkatesh bhai. If you have even mistakenly not clicked on the like button, make sure you do. छोड़ो भाई छोड़ो. संजय भाई all sort of theories. कोई अगर न्यू ओनर आ रहा है, no one knows what he is going to become in future. What he is going to become in future. So ग्रीनवुड का टॉपिक उठाते क्यों है मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आता. I really don't understand the obsession with Greenwood. रहने दो भाई, he is not going to come back. Just let it be. Exactly. See, Azam bhai, I would never laugh at Chelsea's, willpower in the market. When they go after someone, they take him. Obviously, it was with Roman Abramovich was there. Now it's a totally different thing. But Tuchel is getting rid of the players they don't want. No, this is a blunder which we can definitely say that he made. This one tops the list. Haribhai, the thing is, they didn't interfere because the club was run by David Gill and Sir Alex. If they tried to interfere at that point of time, they would have kicked out. So much protest and so much hatred. They showed their true colors once Sir Alex left. See, he had made his decision to leave, and I think we didn't act smart enough at that point of time. We thought that whoever we will go after, he will come, and that was our mistake. Yeah, they both left together, and Moyes, when he came, Abhishek Bhaiya, he didn't keep the backroom staff that Sir Alex had. He fired everyone, and his backroom staff, I don't even remember the name of a single guy. For 30 million, no one is going to come. Might be someone like Skamaka. We can try to deal with Sassuolo for around 30 million, but even he will be available for 30 or not, I don't know. Exactly, Sanjay bhai. We all know that. We all know that. They're absolutely BS. Look at what Kroenke has done with Arsenal, what someone like Glazers has done with us. So for me as well, Haribhai. I rate Don Carlo. I rate Don Carlo very, very highly. He has won his different decades, different teams, build up teams. So, and he made the right decision. When City got Pep, they have Texera and they put every framework before getting Pep. You know, they put every framework before getting Pep, and when Pep came in, everything was in place already to make him succeed, and he did. Better play without Morata, and still you will win the game. But with Morata, you don't have the capability to go out and win against certain teams. Hello, Kaushik bhai. Good evening. Anuj bhai, I will still say we will make three signings. I have my number set on three. Jose definitely. Jose was something different, different gravy. Absolutely. Fan of Fellaini. Fan of Fellaini. I didn't like him, but I didn't hate him. Welcome, Senwai. Welcome to the stream. Obviously, when you are going to a club, you want to know what you are going to get. Same with Eriktenhag. When he came in now, he knows he will be working with Muta and Darren Fletcher, and decisions of commercial things will be taken care by Richard Arnold. So only if Man United trusted Jose, nothing would have happened. Nothing would have happened with Jose as United. Jose was killing the team, and Jose's mindset is totally different than what United wanted to see. We wanted to see free flowing football. Jose was still all about park the bus. And it worked before. It worked with Chelsea, it worked with Porto. But in this era, it's not gonna work. I don't think so. I don't think so, Ajahn bhai. Now it's all about money. Premier League ka golden era, I would definitely say, you know, 2003 to 2010. 2003 to 2010. Reason being, at that point of time, the quality of defenders in the league was absolutely stunning. The quality of managers, with Jose coming in, Wenger over there, Ancelotti for a certain time, Sir Alex, So now it's all about money. At that point of time, when you look at, the shoot signings that was making those teams better, what Arsene Wenger did with Arsenal, the players he brought in, what Chelsea was, you know, when Jose came in. So it was totally different gravy at that point of time. Jose left because obviously he was not backed up by the board, but he was the reason he was not backed up by the board. He will be back. We are still trying to get a possible suitor for him, but I don't think we will get him. I don't think so. I totally agree. I totally agree, Shashwat bhai. I will try. I will try. I will try to get him on the channel. Not sure, but definitely I can try. अरे भाई रिजल्ट्स ही नहीं होता सब कुछ. बिग गेम्स में कितने रिजल्ट्स दिए जोजे ने, उससे ज्यादा बेटर रिजल्ट्स तो एलवीजी दे गया बड़े गेम्स में. So you have, when you are a manager of United, when you are a manager of Liverpool, they have certain style. Imagine Liverpool with the same set of players with Jose Mourinho. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Absolutely. One, as Abhishek Bhaiya said, the moment David Gill and Sir Alex left at once, everything was shambles. But when it comes to bigger YouTube channels, obviously it totally depends on how much time they have, whether they are interested in coming or not. So let's see. I won't say 2 windows. I would say 2 seasons. Deep bhai, I would say 2 seasons. See, Matata, when the football is free flowing, trophies is definitely gonna come. Definitely going with free flowing football. You know, it takes time. It's not gonna be getting done in just a single season. भाई पार्क तो बस तो बड़े गेम्स में हमेशा ही होता था. पार्क तो बस तो हमेशा होता था. सिंपल एज दैट. I think we have that option. We have that option where we can reactivate his contract by another year. So if he plays well, I have absolutely no doubt he will stay for one more year. No, absolutely no doubt that he will stay for one more year. चलो गाइस, ऑलमोस्ट 2 घंटे की स्ट्रीम हो चुकी है. And hopefully, at this point of time, repeated news here. But if you have not watched the shots, make sure that you watch the shot which I have put about Frenkie de Jong. It's a good one. It gives hope. It gives optimism. शायद भाई पार्क द बस के लिए तुम्हारे पास सर्टेन प्लेयर होना चाहिए मिडफील्ड में और पीछे. तो लेट्स सी. विन यूरोपा कहना इजी है. टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन वेदर वी आर प्रायोरिटाइजिंग इट और नॉट, एंड ऑल्सो द टीम्स विच वी आर गोइंग टू प्ले. He has done it with everyone. Frustration, after being substituted, it's gonna make any player unhappy. So it's a part of the game. A lot of players got unhappy when substituted by Sir Alex as well. But if he's showing a lot of tantrums, Eriktenhag is not a you know is not someone who's going to take attitude very very lightly. So let's see. Arsenal versus United UEL final, that would be like the blockbuster, absolute blockbuster. Even if it's a semi-final, final semi-final is going to be a blockbuster. That's for sure. All right, guys. So we have talked Asensio, Sangare, Neves, Torres, frenkiedejong. Nunez is a done deal, as Romano already tweeted. So tomorrow we will see most probably around 9:30. And thanks a lot for joining the stream. Means a lot. I always appreciate whoever gets in. So good night, guys. We will see each other tomorrow. And keep the notifications on so that whether it's 9, 9:30 or even 10, you are on the stream. So all right. Sometime else, Matata, sometime else. As I said, I also have to go back to work. So take care, guys. Stay safe. We will see each other very, very shortly. And have a great time with your family. Good night, bye. Portugal watch along nahi bhai. आज काम करना है. So Portugal watch along I'm not gonna do. So good night. Stay safe, and we will see each other tomorrow.